cold is it?
It's very cold. It was 2 degrees and the sun has set since then. It's a stunning location. It's a stadium, as I'm sure you've seen. Stands on either side, running track around it. I am stood behind the goal where Wales are warming up, and I look across the pitch, and kind of orangey blue sky with some snow-covered mountains in the distance, the floodlights high into the air. It's a dramatic sight as Jordan James has just hammered one. Past Adam Davis in the Wales goal. We've seen the Wales fans directly opposite me, so the other end to where Wales are warming up. At the moment, 1,000 of them, expecting a crowd of around 5,000 this evening, and plenty of Wales fans have just made their way past. We've been here since Wednesday.
It's all there, isn't it? And a few, I think, who went to try and see the Northern Lights last night, 20 odd miles away from Reykjavik, but then you can actually see it in Swansea, I think, and various places across Wales last night. But anyway, in terms of the mood, I suppose a lot of fans would have gone out there thinking, great opportunity. But then we learned this morning, Carl, he's not in state 23. Quite puzzling. Do we have any idea why he's not?
We haven't had an opportunity. We spoke to Craig Bellamy 24 hours ago, and then there was confirmation, wasn't there, from the UEFA website this morning once the squads were confirmed. We will speak to Bellamy post-match, and obviously we will ask him that one, but he hasn't travelled. The squad flew in 24 hours ago, having trained at the Vale complex, their Vale HQ, yesterday morning. Craig Bellamy, the first thing he was asked about was the weather, and he said it's not that cold. Well, it is cold, although I think clearly he doesn't want to use it as an excuse. Interestingly, watching the warm-up here, I'm watching the Wales players now, shorts, tracksuit tops. I'm looking at the Iceland players who know what they're doing. Full tracksuits and hats. So they are well used to playing in these conditions. And bearing in mind how cold it is now, and it really is quite chilly, there's a reason why they don't play football here. In November. I think this is the latest that Iceland can play football in the calendar year. And I understand why now.
You even sound cold, Carl. Thank you very much. I wonder if it's a night for... or Craig Bellamy's white woolly jumper that we saw last month. By the way, the under-21s have lost 2-1 to the Czech Republic in Newport, so it means they'll have to wait to Tuesday to see if they've made European Championship finals. A nervy wait for them, for Matt Jones and his squad. We're going to bring you Jordan James and Sorba Thomas in a moment. Just quickly though on Joe Allen, Rob, it's all very puzzling, isn't it? Very strange. He may be injured, but otherwise, why on earth would he not be in that? I don't get it. Why would he not be in the matchday squad?
You're asking the wrong one, because I don't get it either. The most plausible explanation came from my friend to the left here, Nathan Blake, who on the Feast of Football podcast talked about having players a round of experience. Whether they play or not, it can help the squad. But Aaron Ramsey has been in camp this week, the Wales captain. So, and Craig told us that he actually wanted to pick Joe Allen for the first camp, using that word again. And but he wasn't fit enough then. So, did Carl say he travelled or hadn't travelled?
No, I think he had. He has, yeah.
Yeah, he said.
Oh, hadn't. Sorry, he hasn't travelled. He must be injured. They must. Otherwise, you don't leave him out, do you?
No, we've seen him just walking in the stadium.
Yeah, I was going to say, so if he hadn't travelled, that would have made more sense in a way, that he could stay back and because obviously Wales have got Montenegro on. Monday.
Confusion reigns, doesn't it, on this? And as Carl was saying, we'll hopefully hear from Craig Bellamy later and get a little bit more intel on what's going on with Joe Allen. But I'm glad you mentioned the Feast of Football podcast, because Nathan has been tapping into the French connection in the Wales squad. Sorba Thomas playing tonight and revitalised and reimagined under Craig Bellamy. He is on loan at FC Nantes in the west of France, while midfielder Jordan James, also playing tonight, is settling into life at Rennes, having swapped Birmingham for Brittany. And they have been speaking to Ashley Williams, Nathan and the team on the latest Feast of Football podcast.
Goes to Jordan James on the right side, chance for the Wales international now, shoots low point, it's a goal, a wonderful goal from Jordan James.
The biggest change is obviously new staff, obviously a few new players in, but we're already together. We had that from the last group, and you can see it straight away. Both games, I think, especially the second game, it was a tough game. It was wet, it was horrible, but the togetherness, I think. To me, and I couldn't say no. Obviously, playing in the top league in the world is what I want to do, compete with the best players, and I feel like I can do that where I am.
How's your French? Can you?
It's so hard. They talk so fast.
Can you say one line, one phrase, one word?
Bonjour, ça va?
Bonjour, ça va.
That's it.
Me personally, my opinion is if we've got more players playing in different leagues in different countries, it's going to help, because we obviously play against different teams. Is this something that you guys are thinking of? Maybe you're young yourself as well, and are you thinking in the longevity of your career it'd be better to get some experience in different leagues with different cultures, and then when you do come back at some point, or maybe you don't, but if you come back, it's something that's going to stand you in good stead?
Yeah, massively. I think the experience-wise, for myself, to experience different cultures and stuff like that is massive. And also, I think you're seen differently if you play abroad. It's just a perception of everyone around you. If they do ask you and you're like, oh, you played in France, it's they don't expect it, especially people from Wales. And not many people that do it at such a young age. So again, it was an opportunity that I saw that I could take and hopefully go as well.
Pardon my French. That is Jordan James there, who is playing in centre midfield for Wales tonight in Reykjavik, and Sorba Thomas on the left the Wales attack on the latest Feast of Football podcast, available to download right now. What you didn't hear in that was the lovely little nugget that Nathan Blake teased out to Sorba Thomas about the mobility scooter ride around Treco Bay in Porthcawl, because you know everyone and you know his family, yeah, right?
Yeah, I just got a little bit of inside information once I knew he was coming on the show, but just a little expose and a little bit of funny and lovely poking, but he took it well. He's a really nice lad. He's
a nice lad, and it's interesting, Jane, isn't it? Obviously Jordan James is kind of considered as a bit of a rise star now and a first pick for Wales, but Sorba Thomas, some players, as you will know from your time managing Wales, are destined to be on the fringes maybe most of the time, and he would be, but now he seems to be almost the first choice for Craig Bellamy.
Look, he's a player who's developing. For me, if you're playing in that front line, it's about the final pass or the shot, the details in the attacking third, and I just want to see more of that high level when he's on the pitch for Wales, and I'm sure he can do it, and I hope he can show us tonight that he can play at that international level and be impactful for the national team.
You listen to BBC Radio Wales Sport. Ian Hunt with you. Good evening. If you're just tuning in, we're also live on BBC Sounds and 5 Sports Extra, and with just under 15 minutes to go until kick-off, Craig Bellamy's third game in charge. If you fancy another reference for the Wales boss, an opinion on what he is like as a coach, well, here's one from the Iceland captain Johan Berg Gudmundsson, who played under the Wales boss at Burnley.
Fantastic coach when he was at Burnley, fantastic human being. He helped us a lot, and he was just the guy who was always in the dressing room and just trying to pick us up, especially in the second season, which was really tough. And on the training pitch, he was really good as well, really good with the forward players, as he was a great striker himself. So yeah, a lot of positive things I can say about him, and we had a lot of good times together.
Gudmundsson coming in, field is shooting! It is 5! Absolute thrashing at Turf Moor.
It's difficult, obviously, in international games. You don't have a lot of time to implement your style of play, and I know exactly the way he wants to play. But we've seen.
Patchy to say the least, as Jane Ludlow and Nathan. First of all, the